So it doesn't show how much space. I mean, like which ducks you would do. You're saying 14 and 15, but 14 and 15? These two different levels? Takes the whole few ducks. Okay, well, I need a lot of that. I don't even have the bio stuff. Why aren't you doing that? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Why is he automatically doing that? And that's great and everything. Just curious. And I could finally do that for her. Okay, I'm gonna get out of this. I'm gonna get out of this section. That's number one. We'll go back to this one. Probably. Okay, let's go back here. I appreciate all your suggestions. It's very helpful. Very helpful. Sorry if I'm not following all of them. Just a little overwhelmed with all the information and what we're trying to accomplish here. So bear with me. Okay, so finish that up. That was the combat regenerative shielding. Okay. Man, I didn't know if you were still in here, LMLP, but now I do. With your emoji. I say, bear with me. You know what? I'm just going to do that. It's something you should probably do early on. Just to help with morale, man. And I've also got this thing, game 10. Yeah, I've never been able to get that, no matter what I try. And when you gain morale, just by doing combat and doing away missions, it doesn't go towards that. So I still don't, because I'm a dummy, I don't really follow what the hell that is. And I need uranium to be able to do these, and I need the biopacks to do it. I don't know why he's making it 4 proteins. I didn't set him on that. I guess the bottom is the equal. I don't know. The food is fine. Good on that. Okay. Said left equal. Okay, so now my health's doing that. Like what you were saying, it's because of the ship. That is good. So you can't punch around doing this kind of shit. You just have to look at that. I just watched you. Yeah, it's because of the homesick thing, right? There's nothing I can do about that. Is there something I can do about that? I don't think so. Each chapter comes with homesickness, and it gets worse as you go. It used to be 10, then 20, then 30, now it's at 40. I don't think there's anything I can do about that, right? I understand I'm not here. Yeah, I don't know. All right, what was I doing? No, the homesick gets worse. I don't know a way to get around it. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so now I'm not taking damage. Okay, that's because we're here, I guess. I don't know where we want to go. Okay, let's grab it. Right, really? don't want to keep doing stuff on that. The basic control. We start 6 seconds. All right, find me. Gotta pay attention. Okay, food, try food, how many motorcycles? Sorry, man. I don't know what's with me in this one. I'm just like, I'm on edge, man. Because I'd really like to get through this. And honestly, man, I gotta say, without your suggestions, all the time in these later chapters, man. Jeez. I'm not being sappy or anything. I'm just saying. Very helpful. Thank you very much. Okay? All right. Okay, six. Good. Is anybody available? Yes. What else is jammed? Done. That's right. Here's one button. Big stellar topography right now. Get that. Do I have anybody? Don't have anybody. No, I gotta keep people on the call. Matter of fact. Well, let's get some more stuff. Good. Which is good. I need to rain it. Okay. Filtering later is fine. Let's go open for a moment. As well. I think I got injured. How many? 4 now? 5? 1. Okay. Return to the Equinox. How's everyone looking? Looking okay. Do you have any gels yet? Are you making gels? Make a gel. Thank you, sir. Come here. Try to get this. I need to get you from all this lines, all this energy on you. All that tier 3. Get up like the way you get them. Okay. Base control. Base for frequency. Dreadnought AI? Oh, nice. Fuel generator, level 2. Hull reinforcement. Upgrade the holodeck. For morale. Science. Good. Just did the tier on the other one. But I'll take your suggestion. Boost morale bonus 20 per cycle. Oh! Damn! That's how you do that. Thank you. That one really, yeah, that really helps. Maybe we can copy this one. And I know where the nuclear vessels are, in Alameda. When's the Equinox with the new scanning? What did I need the other stuff for? Yeah, I want this. Give me this. I want it. Don't go in there. Yeah, no! Being useless. I can feel it. More people got injured. Okay, we need to get all this. We need 1,500 of it. Gang of uranium's gone. Okay, good. Thank you. Get another one. I do have both sick bays on, right? Let's say. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to the ship. Yeah, I do. Where is what's her name? Who's assigned to your bridge assignment? There's no one that you can assign me to. You get my ally in the bridge. That's how you can assign me. You can't assign me to her. Good question. Okay, Cass, by putting her in here, am I getting from her? Minus 12% reduction. That's her in there. So I was thinking maybe I should put her in here. How many people are injured? 4. Okay. Still struggling. Yeah, look, dude. Management, combat allies. So maybe that's who is saying you can assign something. You know. So 2 questions. Right on. We're left off. I don't know. I need everyone in here. Everyone is doing this, right? Nobody's working on anything. Is this level 1? This is level 1. Yeah, everyone's doing it. Perhaps I should have the gel pack, but I need the gel pack down below. Can I start doing that yet? No, still need the Could repair life support on deck 8 and do 11. I'm working on that, actually. I'm working on it. Thank you, man. Same but Mitch. Okay, let's go. Let's just go, man. Okay. What am I? Okay, what do we, what? How many more? How many? Oh, that's right, you gotta do the tier first. 4 remaining. I could never do that one. But with the holodeck thing, which we're going to work on now, I haven't forgotten. I said I got some brain cells today. Elemental fuel, I tell you. Why you? Right, dude. That was so shit. Click on the station. Down, back, go, off. Select the off. Okay, look. Show. Click on the grid. Bridge starts with primary command. Hire ally ships to help him find. That's all I can do. So I'm not sure what that information is. Is it an AI thing, dude, that you're getting from? So, okay. I don't know, man, but I just showed you twice now. Nothing I can do. I think he's managing. It could be me. I don't know, but no, it's just managing the combat. There'd be another thing like here. Look, don't mess up. Look, there's another thing. I don't have that. That's it. Okay. So I still need the ring. I think we're prepared for this. There's 2 of them now. That sucks. What do you order, Tim? Oh, I haven't done upgrade, my favorite thing, yet. I unlocked it, but I did not upgrade it yet. Dang it. Okay. And I'll pay attention to the shields if the shields go down, and I need to repair the shield. I definitely will do that. Upgrade quarters? Quarters will help now. Okay, alright. Cool. Well, like I said, the tech tree is so enormous and overwhelming. Yeah, let's work on the weapons. Okay. That's equal. Our goal's at 74. That's not happy about that. Could be better. Ready. Enemy shield deployed. Ability ready now. Moving to a second half. Yeah. Ability ready now. Ability ready now. Yeah. Enemy shield destroyed. Yeah. Yeah, I see it over there. Yeah. Yeah, I see it. Okay, so I'm not on PC, dude. I'm on a PS5. Okay, so yeah, see, my shield is not down. So when you're saying repair your shields, they don't need repairing. Well, they're down a little bit. Moving to defend the port side, Captain. Ability ready. Hold on, maneuver. I don't know. Yeah, dude, I'm on a PS5, so that's maybe the PC version has more stuff here. I don't know. Sorry, no. Thank you for following up on that, though. Okay, hold on. It's my last torpedo. You need uranium now. My hull's at 64. Enemy is surrendered, Captain. Oh, good. Just one of them, though. Ability ready. Oh, crap, I missed it. Enemy shield destroyed. Ability ready, Captain. The PC has at least 90 bucks. Oh, man. Enemy shield destroyed. Yeah, that would be insane. Torpedoes. Ability ready now. Not saying my ult's at 59. That sucks. Yeah. Oh, surrender! That was weird. It's off screen over there. Ability ready now. The board surrender? The board? Alright, my hull's at well, yeah, exactly. But I don't have the uranium, dude. Oh, I do. Just enough. Thank you. Wow, you were top on that, boy. Or this is stupid. Dude, best line in first contact. It's my first recon. Oh my god! I'll never forget that in the theater, but I couldn't stop laughing, man. That was so awesome. And then also, we must draw the line here! And Patrick first, like, why did I say here? We must draw the line here! The here! You prefer. Oh my god, it's my first breakup. That's so fucking cute. Okay. All right. Well, should we just go? we'll have our torpedoes. I mean, I'd like to have 10 torpedoes. That's going to take, what, 12, 13 thingamajiggy cycles. She's the best person in this room, too. The efficiency is on, oh, it's down a little bit. Oh, shit. Well, let's see. Start keeping this. Let's see. Oh, she's injured? 7 of 9 is injured? It's because I don't have an outflow for her? Anything, or did you get injured from our away missions? No, because that was the last time we tried this chapter, this sector. Oh shit! Yeah, but my hull. I need my hull. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I've had that, man. I've been wanting to work on that, and I just keep forgetting. And now I don't have the draining. It could be draining. One here. Yeah. Well, let's get going. Let's grab this, and I'll go to the thingy. Look at my frickin', oh my god! My frickin' hull. Yeah, we're there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. You're right, Whiskey. I got to do that. Everybody's drinking, right? Let's see, one of them is still only... All right. Ay, caramba. I think it failed last time, right? Same thing. Harry Kim died! Oh, yes. God dang it, man. Not going forward now. It's awesome, but it's also zero. I'm not going forward. I'm not going to lose Harry Kim. I'm not going to lose anybody. That's bullshit. What the? Oh. Last time we failed, we didn't lose Harry Kim. Yeah, he's definitely not getting promoted after all. Or as hell. Oh shit. Yeah, that's not happening, dude. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. He got promoted to corpse. That's 2 for 2. My god. I can't believe that just happened. Just like that. And it wasn't even a huge thing. Try to repair the thing. I tried to repair it before. I failed. Harry didn't die. What the hell? I did the exact same thing. Dr. Wilson is there. They have to repair their ship and install that generator. Until then, their progress is captain. I mean, this is opening outside of our shields. The aliens are relentless. They will keep up the pace. They will break through. They'll take back that full steel generator. Ransom has a great deal in his for it. He's responsible for all this. Every injured crewman. Harry's dead. Look at the pod. I thought RNG killed Harry. Yeah, exactly. That's bullshit. I'm gonna have to play this over. That's bullshit. That's just, I'm sorry. Okay, shenanigans. Shenanigans. I'm calling it. I did the exact same thing. I failed down the exact same thing. And the RNG boss, that is what we do. Yeah, I'm not start. Not start. That's bullshit. There's the guy. Bound, 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 bound. But, yeah. One of the alien things. Before him, if you do the same thing and he didn't die before it, I have an idea of how things go when you start to stuff it. Don't forget that large cargo bay. Yeah, fine. It definitely is fine. Everything. That was bullshit. I call shenanigans. I call shenanigans. You bastard! You killed Harry! Yeah, I know, dude. We're gonna restart it. I'm just gonna play this out, then we'll restart it. I'll play it offline. This is what I've been doing the last few days. You should have stayed on PS9. Oh my god. It might have a auto save from before Harry died. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're right, dude. You're totally right. Of course. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. Possibly. There's something about Harry, and Harry knows about me. Sorry. Is Harry dead? Is he a dead man? Shall we miss him? No. Harry's dead! Harry is dead in our city! You bastarditos! Thanks, stupid video game. You shouldn't hype it. Really, people are leaving. Okay, whatever. But no, I'm being guilty. Okay, I'm just gonna go blam. How many seconds? 12 seconds. Let's kick them in the nuts. Just gonna go, man, because we're not gonna, yeah. Okay, wait, I think well, so if our card if it was on, it's clear. Oh, it's game. Do I have? No, I don't. I don't have this. I don't have that. Do we have how many torpedoes? We have 5 torpedoes. Hooray! Harry died like he did as an instant. Have you guys seen that episode? I think I already asked it. Of the one episode of Lower Decks. Which, by the way, I do like Lower Decks. All the other Trek, that Kirkman guy, he's freaking fucking. I can't stand what he's done with them. Freaking freak. How did that guy even get control in this film? No idea. Just bullshit. All of that, level 2. Okay, we're working on for the next thing to get done. We'll do that. But, yeah, I like Lower Decks because Lower Decks stayed at the beginning. It's stayed at the beginning. I'm not even going there. The Trek 90210. Not even. Why? Why even go there? That's not for us. That show is not for us. I couldn't stand Discovery. I remember the first episode, I'm like, ooh, those aliens, that's good. Wow, look at that. Oh my god, guys. Wow, I didn't even make it to the watch. the sector is existing. I'm not going to put it out though. I'll talk about it in the morning, tomorrow. Well, let's see. Those are functions, not that. Go here. Carabol is just. Yeah. All of their efficiency. Sure, why not? Make it so, number down. Okay. This. I think that's what I'm going to hear from Al's storyline. Exactly. Nice. That was just a random thing. You don't have to have my limits. Well, if it's damaged, I don't have to move. So I'm like, just guess it. Guess work. Oh, over here. Oh my god! You're close! Don't go away! Shit. Wait, remember which one? Yeah, I have no idea. I think we can get this right here, dummy. It's in it. I should be able to get through this time, because the other time I went to another place. Yeah, fine, do that. Wherever. Yeah, go. I feel my man, I feel. It's so fucking. You know, the game really is cool. It's really a great game. It honestly is. It's one of those games that there's, I want to say replayability, but it's like forced replayability. But yeah, I want to play it again. Yeah, no, I know the whole time to make it. We're dead. I'm going to start this over. I'm not going to make it. If you're on your second month, it's down. Good. Look at that. Look at like the 55 plus 55. Yeah, your second run. You're collecting all the heroes for fun. Very choose-your-own adventure. My deflector's off? Oh my god. It is? Howard. I'm full of facts. Seriously, dude? Are you serial? Fucking A, ENC. That's a bad captain. Get back at me. Okay, since now we're all Trekkies and South Park fans, what else? How many Rush fans do we have in here? Come on, man. There's got to be at least one Trekkie before. Alright? There has to be. There's a good crossover there. Very fan bases that are about angry. So that was over here, right? Now my deflector's up. What a couple of minutes. Alright, bear with me. Race fan first. Holy shit, dude. Nice, Christopher. Okay, well, I'll just throw this out there, dude. If you live in the Bay Area, you're gonna have to come over and play some Rush pinball, dude. Right? Right behind me, man. Okay? Well, it's backwards because my camera. Okay? Okay. What was I doing besides dying? Okay, do I have time to make one more stick? Oh, dude. Oh, shit. Now you live in D.C. Okay. Well, right on. That's interesting. Yeah, you live with neighbors, basically. Well, not next door. All right. Well, let's see. I could randomly, because I don't have, this is not repaired. I don't have this. Hawaii Island? Got a brother that people. San Jose? Wow, I grew up in San Jose, dude. Originally from Pennsylvania, but wow, that's crazy. Wow, Hawaii. Not like Hawaii. For like 20 years vacation in Hawaii. For whatever reason, they was in the same place. Mom's still Italian. I'll say, Mom, when are you going to go to Italy? Okay, 16 damage, 11 turns, and you're dead again. I know. I gotta replay this one, man. I don't have any plutonium. I'm not. We're doomed. We're doomed. This playthrough on this one is doomed. I'm doomed. Hey, man. You could totally look me up, dude. You could somehow, you could send me a DM or whatever. Yeah, no worries. Gotta go back and forth. And I'm serious about that. And the Rush Pinball is a great computer. It was designed by John Borg, who was a huge Rush fan. Most of the other team was Rush fans. Yeah, sorry, I'll only take a second to comment on this. AC/DC Pinball, Led Zeppelin, Metallica, Foo Fighters, Guns N' Roses, somebody else. None of those pins have fallout. Okay. The Rush pin has over 6 leads from getting it out, and they're hilarious. I kind of wish that they had taken some, and I understand for honor and respect, but I kind of thought it'd be cool if they had taken some quotes from Neil and somehow integrated them. That I think would have been cool. The only thing that's a bummer is the image of Neil on the playfield. He looks like he looks like magician guy from the 70s. Magic. The dude with the buck teeth and the mustache and the long hair. What's that dude's name? Anyways, whatever. Okay, back to the game. We're gonna die. I'm just not in a good situation here. And, our hull's going to go down. Yeah, I got to redo this job. And I'll bring you back tomorrow. So let's get started. And, David Copperfield, there you go. David Copperfield. Yeah, he looks like David Copperfield. Dick. Harry's still dead. Okay, Tom, can you maybe steer through this time? Wow, he does. He goes, wow, what is he? Man, Harry's dead, but everybody's happy.
What are your orders, Captain?
Well, we did pick these up later.
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Don't die.
Ability ready, Captain.
That's good enough for you. Dang, they're so hairy. Look at all of the weapons you need. My God. I can't believe we lost Harry. That's ridiculous. And again, on bumped, I'm not going to start streaming. Good. I was, Icarus. I was going to start streaming Icarus along with this far side, but it got pushed back a month. We wanted to thank you. We should have already done that instead of giving us the release date. Wow, look at this. This is lovely. Dude, I'm still defending this, right? We need to defend this selling the bricks. And wow, we didn't destroy it. We're not even getting through this time. Still. What's our hell at? 18 or something? Okay, the sheer for weekend, handling us. Ransom, you're a jerk. No, I'm not. Stop. Get out of here. You're dumb. Let me see you dumb. I said that time. Okay, whatever, man. Suddenly, the heat went on fire, flashing the asteroid just for being available. Still building shockwaves, ship going throughout down. Takes off. This is ridiculous. No, initiate pursuit. That's just at 29. I don't think we're going anywhere. Okay, what's damage? Time to crap. Wait. Hold on. No, I need guys from here. This one has to be upgraded. Upgraded. And that's one of our things. But we'll be playing this one anyway. Okay, hold on. What are you doing? Just do it, man. We're gonna run out of fuel. Where am I? I'm in here. Okay. Are you gonna play Resident Evil Wrestling? I think so, yes. And also I have what's that new game coming out by the guys that did you guys see what it's like in the movie. I don't have that. And I don't have any of the games. We have so many things. Skits. Oh, wow, look at that. Okay, 5 cycles. Well, sorry, but that's not what happened. However, it's not causing any more damage to our hull. And I didn't come in here and do another thing to take it. Do something to take 5 cycles. Wow, I didn't even research that one. See, what happened was, in the last chapter, I researched stuff and did stuff, and then you forget when you restart the chapter what you hadn't done. I had already done that, and I already made her outpost, and it was cool looking, man. Here's a go. And we're dead. Right? No. Shields have failed. The aliens immediately took advantage of this, causing damage to cast. Hydroponics got damaged. Okay, it didn't kill us this time. We can't sustain much. Our hull is down 20. I got like 2%, I think. Okay. Hooray! Here's the destination. There they are. We caught up with them. Alien range, Captain. Don't just follow, Captain. I told you you couldn't escape, you dummy. Yeah, you made yourself abundantly clear, which is why we prepared a little equalizer. Report, what's happening right now? We're dying, dummy! There's something to do. Primarily, our weapons system. Our superior firefighters went into a one-sided battle, but now the odds are... The odds? Yeah, the odds are even. Our warp drive is also affected by the energy drain. A battle appears significant. It's impressive what my crew is capable of, isn't it, Captain? Don't get cold feet now. Two of us won't be leaving this fight. Prepare for battle. I'll be right back. Well, I'll lose morale if I say this, right? End transmission. Battle stations. Wait. Shit, I could go into turn by stuff. Well, wait. Our hull's at like 2%. Need a force be with you? I don't know, man. Obi-Wan is, Obi-Wan, the actual Obi-Wan. He's not with me. Look at our ship, dude. I mean, I appreciate it on Level B, but seriously, super serial. Hey, live long and prosper. Well, yeah. I think that's going to happen, too. But thank you. I'm so dead. Keep ducking down. May the force fields be with you. Yeah, exactly. Dude, I have 12%. Yeah, go get him! Get him, buddy! Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I'm just gonna throw a torpedo at him. Throw it. Here. You're dead. Holy shit. We are dead. We are dead. Boom. This is what has to happen. Nothing else I can do, man. So tomorrow morning, I will be going through this stuff and trying to get us where we were with Harry Kim alive, okay, and okay, thank you, Voyager Hero. Yeah, and we'll go from there. Right on. Well, this was very interesting, to say the least. But fun. It's a cool game. I do dig it. And thank you guys for all your support and all of that. I so appreciate it. I feel really how much attention and time you use to Microsoft team has gotten. And that's really cool. The coolest thing is that it's Star Trek that brought you guys to this goofy guy. And that's cool, man. You know, Trekkies are the best. And what else can I say? Make sure you ask me, don't do that, dude. You know, I keep scanning AI. As an illustrator, a professional illustrator, kind of retired out of now. I do not appreciate AI ripping me. I get all that stuff you're talking about. I get it. But, you know, AI is that's a rabbit hole, man. Anyways, yeah, cool beans, cool breeze. I say cool breeze. Thanks for popping in, guys, and checking out the stream. I sure appreciate it. I hope on some of my other streams about Star Trek, maybe you guys pop in with me. That'd be cool. Whatever. But anyways, thanks for popping in. Thanks for all the support and all that good stuff. And all the good, info you guys are sharing, because it's been really helpful to us. My issue really is the tech tree. There's so much stuff, man. So much stuff. Yeah, I get it with AI, I get it. But AI is ripping off artists. Not only artists, but how many ads on, we shouldn't even go down this rabbit hole. How many ads on YouTube now do you see, like, for the Tai Chi dude and all that stuff? Those aren't unis. So instead of having unis, actors, okay, for their gig, right? No. So artists are losing out, copyrighted work, writers, poets, photography, actors now. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, thanks for popping in, checking out the stream. I'm Stewie Dark at the Visible Lid. Remember to take care of yourselves, because life can be a punishment to reality. All right, peace out. See you guys in the next one. Thank you so much. Right on. Or left off. Adam. it looks like the gender transition for kids stuff is basically over. It's over. We won. The New York Times, the ideological compass of the party organ of the Western liberal world, is now ringing the bell for the very movement it once championed. The American Medical Association is backpedaling. A jury just awarded $2 million to a survivor of this barbarism. I like that word. The wall of consensus is crumbling, and now everyone can see the bricks were hollow. That's a good one. I like that. That's a very good one. I'm gonna follow this guy. And anyway, Towers do video about New Jersey got taken down. I know that, and then his Patreon got canceled. And so anyway, medical associations trusted belief over science on youth gender care. Gentlemen, it's obvious. It's been obvious. Everybody that wasn't retarded knew this. But for some reason, some people out there were like, well, no, not necessarily. Well, if you look at them, they're the experts. And, you know, these people, they have a degree in this. And there's no way that all of these people that have college degrees just got together and they're fucking retarded. There's no way that could happen. And so, anyway, I've had to deal and listen with this bullshit for fucking years, right? And this is the problem is that, and here's the other big issue is that a lot of people, and here we have this one too. This is what I was looking for. And yes, he's back in. Yes, exactly. Our Cheezer allegation is true. I don't even know who Cheezer is. I mean, I do know who Cheezer is. He's a kick streamer. But I don't know even what the allegations are. And anyway, so I think that we need to realize here's something that I feel like we need to just come to a acceptance on. 99% of soft science, if you wiped history clean, would never be reinvented even remotely the same as it is now. Every single piece of hard science, if you wiped history clean and you started a clean slate, would be recreated exactly the same as it is now. It's because one of them is real and the other one really isn't. They're just generalities. It's important to keep that in mind. We wouldn't be reinventing this stuff if we, reset civilization or history at all. The science can't be replicated. Yeah, because there is no science. So there have been a lot of people who are, cosplaying as scientists who are, pretending like their positions on these topics were legitimate because they had a degree. Now, a lot of people, and this is a problem, is that a lot of stupid Redditors, especially and people with a Reddit mentality, like those people, the moment that they hear a person in a lab coat tell them what's right, they just blindly follow it because, again, they have this obsession with reaffirming authority. And they think that authority can never be wrong, authority can never be misused, authority can never be misled, and authority can never be held by a person with bad intentions. And so it's midwit. Yeah, it's a midwit mentality, right? Because, really stupid go up, well, you can't give me that bad thing. What if it's got, a tractor? Well, if they've got that, or I don't know what it does. You just came up with that? Didn't it take a long time to hone you? And then you got the smart people. They're like, well, I don't want to take it yet. I'm not sure what the long-term effects are. I mean, who knows? I want to, I'm healthy. I'm just going to take other best practices. And both sides is one of those things where really dumb people and smart people, I think, come to the same consensus, whereas, people that are in the middle get misled. And I think that's generally what happens, right? And I think, yeah, the bell curve, exactly, yeah. And is there there is a replicability. I've never said that word before. There's a replicability crisis currently in psychology, further boosting your point. Well, that's because the majority of psychology is fan fiction. That's the reason why. And, these people, they invent, basically, here's what happens, is that a council of Karens gets together with fake degrees, and they agree with each other about the way that things are. And then they write a book and they quote each other, and then they turn that into the way that things are. This is what's been going on for the last 50 years. It is. And so as soon as you realize that's what's been happening, you can take a step back and see, oh, okay, wait a minute, this is all just bullshit. Wrong idiot. No, I actually, you know what? Listen, we have a lot of things to go over today.
And let's see here if I can. I don't really. Yeah, I'm just gonna ban this person. We could get in an argument, but we're a little bit too early for that. So modern journalism. Modern journalism does the same thing. They create a false consensus. And this is the main problem that happens with almost everything, right? Is that a false consensus is generated with almost every topic. And what happens is that people basically say something, and then somebody else says something, and then they cross-reference each other, and then they create a established reality of that thing, and then other people, talk about that thing as if it was real. But really, it's just two idiots agreeing with each other. That's really about it. So anyway, I don't want to go too far into that. I just want to say, like right here, the science doesn't seem so settled after all. And it's important to understand what happened here. The approach of left-of-center Americans and our institutions to assume that when a scientific organization releases a policy statement on a hot-button issue, that the policy statement must be accurate is deeply naive to understanding of science, human nature, and politics and how they interact. This is actually one of the most based articles. This is amazing. I am so happy to see this. And you're seeing a lot of people that are angry about this too, right? Because now, now we're seeing people finally, there's like they're breaking the conditions, right? I think that's generally what's happening more than anything. This is the 9/11 the trust the science crowd. Well, this is what I was saying, right? Is that like trust the science? How can you trust the science if you think men should compete against women in sports, right? I mean, you obviously don't care about science. If you did, you wouldn't be saying that. Like, no reasonable, rational person thinks that men should be competing against women in sports, right? Like, the only people that say that are people that are afraid of blowback and also people that are retarded. That's literally it. Now, here's what we need to do next. Now that we've established that the youth gender care and, like sex changes for children, and people saying this didn't happen, here's the numbers of how many of them it happened with. Here we go. Let's just statistics are just staggering. 5,747 children under 5,000 people. 5,747 children. Surgical mutilation according to the Stockholm benefits. 15,994 minors underwent sex change treatment. 8,579 received hormones and puberty blockers. More than 62,000 sex change prescriptions written for children. Wow. That's just staggering.
It is truly medicalized child abuse. Because people sometimes ask, well, where were the parents? Well, I think many children will tell you the story, and I think Chloe will tell you this story, that many times parents were coerced. They were told that if they don't go along with transitioning their kid,
they might lose custody of the kid.
They will, their child will commit suicide. Would you rather have a live
son? Oh, yeah, there's that too.
Or a dead daughter? I can think of nothing more inappropriate, nothing more unethical than that kind of coercion.
Yep, and it was all built on a lie. So here's what has to happen, okay? Is that now that we've established that this is happening, and we know the people that it's happening to, every medical procedure has documentation. Every single surgeon, every doctor, every person that pushed this on children needs to be held accountable. And they need to be held criminally accountable. Because this is what these people did. You have to put them in jail. And retroactively, everybody knew this was wrong. We all knew this was wrong. There's nobody out there that thinks that, oh, well, we weren't really sure about this. It could have gone either way. Every rational, normal person, it's like the Nuremberg trials. And these people are nowhere near nonsense. Don't get this wrong. But it's the concept of, I was just following orders. That's nice. Now turn around and face the wall. I don't think we should shoot them. But I think it should be really bad. I think that it should be so bad for these people that there is a page of this in the history book that is discussed in 100 years. That's my outlook. I didn't need to go that far. And if we go that far, it's not going to happen again. 2 to 3 years Dagestan? Yeah, exactly, right? That should have been the real solution. And so lose their license? We can't lose their license. Then they go on a book tour talking about how they're a fucking victim. Oh, no. You want to be a victim? Good. We'll make you earn it. I think you go to prison. All of these people, send these fucking people to prison, send them to prison, charge them with other types of child molestation, and then let the prisoners there deal with them. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be great. And that's it. And so anyway, cruise time literally, well, we won't need to. We can outsource that to the prisoners that are already there. And this data only goes up to 2023. Yeah, it probably was worse in 2024. And how would you go that far? What's the appropriate punishment in your eyes? I would look at what is the crime of like mutilating a kid. What can you charge somebody like that with? What is like grooming? What is like giving kids like like sexual any sort of what are the crimes and the charges and you can always invent a new one too, by the way. So like there's also the possibility that you just invent a new law and then you just apply that to them retroactively. It's pretty simple. And so yeah, you're not seeing the whole picture here. I'm unfortunately I think I am. And so yeah, really that's what I would say. I don't think you can charge them retroactively. Why not? Who decided that you can't do that? What do you mean you can't? Well, again, just do it. Like, there's no, like, again, people not really thinking about this the right way. What do you mean that you can't do something? Of course, you can do anything you want. So, charge them as penalties, maybe, right? And throw the parents in jail, too. Throw the parents in jail. I actually have more empathy for the parents than I do for the doctors and the medical professionals. And let me explain the reason why. I think that there are instances where, like, for example, if any of these things were done to a person under the age of 12, I think that, like, consequences for the parents should absolutely be on the table. But I think that also you need to think about it from, like, another perspective, which is the parents weren't really the medical professionals. They had no obligation to be informed, educated, and to understand the nature of, biology. And so whenever they go to an expert and the expert tells them to do something, they are paying that expert for their expertise. So when the expert with that expertise misuses that, and then they say it's okay, I think the primary focus should be on them. And again, I'm not saying that, none of the parents, right? But I'm saying that all of the doctors and some of the parents. Is that reasonable? I think it's reasonable. And so anyway, they got spawn camp? Yeah, exactly. See Rupert Lowe's tweets describing undesirable migrants as orcs, saying he purged them from the Shire. Did I see Rupert Lowe's tweet that he would purge the orcs from the Shire? Yes, I did. I did. He called them orcs. I saw it. I mean, again, guys. I love to see it. I love to hear it, man. We know that kind of orc. It's a different kind of orc, right? And so anyway, yeah, absolutely. People like you created these problems because you refused to play WoW. I did. And the reason why I refused to play WoW is the people that liked it that caused these other problems came into WoW, and they caused this issue for me. That, like, I would have been a happy boy. I'd probably still be farming achievements, playing World of Warcraft, but they had to make the game for chicks. They did. They had to make the game for girls and weirdos. And and sissy boys, right? I mean, like, yeah, everything was totally fine. There were no issues at all. And then they ruined it. They ruined it. Yeah, John Wick lost his dog. You lost WoW. I did. I lost WoW. Like, everything in World of Draenor, everything was great. In Wrath of the Lich King, everything was great. Then, after Legion, things got bad. Even during Legion, things began to get bad. But really, after that was the real problem, right? They took my WoW. Gamergate will hold me up to this. Yeah, well, it's because really I think that a lot of people, this is the outlook that a lot of people have. And this is at least my outlook, I don't know if you guys feel the same way, is that, like, from my perspective, I don't really care what's going on in a lot of political stuff, right? In like a general, like, on a personal sense, really. Like, I care about it, but, like, if I can just go and play video games, I can avoid these topics and I can just focus on something that I would rather do. Like most days when I take the day off, yeah, I'll think about politics. I'll be involved with it, but I'm not going to like really care about it in the same way that like let's say somebody that actually gets involved in it is. And so the problem is that these people, they took their politics and they put them inside of games. They put them inside of media. They put them inside of stories, and they said you can't escape. You can't get away from us. You thought that you could have your safe space? Well, it's not safe anymore. Now we're here too, and we're going to change your characters. We're going to make characters gay. We're going to add in transgender characters. We're going to make one-dimensional, like fucking, what do you call it? Like fucking disabled people in video games, like Khadgar in a wheelchair. And they put this bullshit in video games. We're going to take away male and female. We're going to put body type 1 and 2. No, you're not. That's enough. Okay, that's it. We're done. I'm done. Absolutely not. And now I think that there are a lot of young guys who were able to escape into video games to avoid the annoying people like that in the world. But then the annoying people in the world that you're escaping from made their way into video games. And they started making the video games. And now we have to, we have to deport every single migrant. That's just what happens. We have to take away people's citizenship. We have to put people in jail and by the millions. This is just what happened. And none of this ever had to happen. I want to make this very clear. None of this ever had to happen. If you had just left people like me alone, we would have never done this. Everything was totally fine. Everything was okay. But now, containment has been breached. And you've got a million fucking chuds that are like, well, what do you mean I can't have a girl with big tits in my game? What the fuck? They're like, you know what? Yeah, I don't like any of them either. Get them the fuck out of here. What the hell are they doing in my country? What the hell do you mean? You think, oh, you want to change gender, huh? Not anymore. And that's it. The life's dug too deep, exactly. And so this is, and I think that we should embrace this. This is, we have all been conscripted into this conflict, and I think none of us really wanted to be a part of it. I was, and on the days that I take off, I didn't even watch the State of the Union. I didn't even watch it. I was jerking off and playing video games. But I do want you guys to see this with these gender transitions, because do you remember how many people said that nobody is transing kids, nobody is having kids going under, sex changes? 62,000 kids who are sex change hormones were given to children. This has to stop, and there has to be accountability for the doctors that did it. And I think that now, after that first case was won from that detransitioner, now we're going to start seeing this happen a lot more. And you also have, very clearly, Reddit is not happy. So total detransition or death. There is a huge issue that I think the trans community has with the fixation around killing people. There is an obvious and deliberate fixation that a small subset of the trans community has around any type of a disagreement is, let's kill these people. How many trans memes have you seen that the punchline is that somebody gets killed? I actually saw a joke about this. Here we go. Let's take a look at it. So this is the clip. This is the original clip that we're going to watch the content.
I think we should start healing kids until they let us use whatever bathroom they want. I think we should.
So people said, no, guys, it's out of context. Let's hear the context.
I think that's fair. I think that we just allow us trying to get our acceptance. That's the kind of person that is comfortable with having her babysitting your kids.
Let us near your kids or we're going to kill you. Y'all need to get this shit out of here. If you're a normal trans person, you need to get these freaks out of your community. You do. There needs to be more trans people that openly say, this person is a fucking idiot. This person is a psycho. and they do not represent me or the community. Normal, trans? Yeah, I mean, listen, even if you think trans isn't normal, just being trans and being this, that's a huge fucking difference, isn't it? That's a massive fucking difference. Like, there's people that just want to dress up and pretend to be another fucking gender. And then there's people that want to do that, and if you disagree with them, they want to kill all the kids. That's a big fucking difference, guys. Huge fucking difference.
I think we should start doing
This is the logic.
tell me, let us know that.
Wow.
Are there any kids? Raise your hand, please. Hey, sir, how many kids would you kill for trans women? Hundreds. Give it up for him, everybody.
Man, how about that? And so anyway, this is their joke. Yeah, and there have been so many instances of these people doing this. Total detransition or death. Female to female detransitioners are some of the weakest, stupidest people that ever existed. I despise them deeply for their cowardice that oozes out of every single one of them. Because of people like them, trans boys aren't getting proper health care, so the female puberty doesn't deform them. I hate cis people because they are hateful and evil. So, I just got finished injecting... Oh, here we go. I just got finished injecting gray market testosterone into my thigh after I bought with needles that I bought with my own money, right after being dropped off in my dorm by my extremely transphobic father, whom I'm hiding my transition from. Do cis people think that we do shit like this because we find it funny? That we should be forced off of the hormones and then we'll be fine? That we're addicts or something like that? They're demented and I hate them. This woman should have lost all of their money and they should have filed bankruptcy to deal with it. That's what you get for being an idiot. So there you go, guys. And so these people are clowns. Exactly. The gray market government. Well, I have no idea. This is a person who's mentally ill. This is a retard. And so the problem is that a lot of these people have been enabled by society. And this is the result of that enabling. So here we go. American self-identification as lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, something other than heterosexual. It has gone down for the first time in over 10 years. So you're starting to see a lot of people like it, and this is the reason why, is that I think it's very obvious that, like, there are two things that are true. Number one is that a lot of people didn't identify as being part of LGBT because of the negative social stigma that it had at one time. But I think that also on the other side of that, there are other people that identify as LGBT because it has a positive social stigma or a positive social connotation now. So what you're seeing now is people that identify this way because they think that, you know, it'll get people to say that they're brave or that they're good people or some other variation of that. It's trending. That's right. It's trending. And so that's what's happened. It's sad they put transgender and homosexual in the same group. Don't compare these people to retards. Retards don't force sex change. Kids sex change. Yeah, I know that. But anyway, so this is it. Americans' views on being gay or lesbian from 1977 to 2025. And you see right here, things were great. Everything was great for gay people. People were very positive about it. And now I think that you're starting to see more and more people realizing that, like, oh, this isn't the case. And why is that happening? The reason why it's happening is that you have freak, degenerate retards like this that need to be locked up in a mental institution in a room in a straitjacket and fed through a tube. And you have people like this that are making jokes about killing kids until people tell them that they're a real person. This person needs to get locked up. That's what needs to happen. Like, there's no way that a civilized society can exist with animals like this running around. It's impossible to do. Like, you can't have both. Like, you might think that you can't, because they will ruin it. And so that's it. And also keep in mind that this is the compassionate solution. On most of the world, if they hear this, they throw you off a fucking roof. So you should probably be counting your blessings that, you know, I'm not advocating for that, because that's what happens in most of the world. And so anyway, as I call sense and interaction, it's fucking ridiculous. And also, it doesn't matter, again, if you want to live your own life and do what you want, that's totally fine. But the moment that you create a culture around normalizing violence towards people for not accepting what you do, now I think that you've crossed over into another threshold. And that's really the main issue. And cause road damage? Yeah, sure, right? And yeah, you watching State Union address? Well, I'm not going to watch the whole thing, but I'll watch part of it, absolutely. And so, yeah, if they accomplish this change, they won't stop it then. They will finish it out. Absolutely not. And I've got a lot of people that like me tell you just to get DEI quota, and now DEI is not being pushed, that we'll see a drop. Oh, I think that you're absolutely right about that. I think that the majority of people that do stuff like this are, you know, again, they're doing it to be trendy, and I think that's the reason why a lot of, like, you know, for example, like the Munchausen by proxies type stuff. Like every single time that I see like a 7-year-old trans person, like a trans kid, the odds are that you know who's with them? The mother. The mother is with them, and they use their kids effectively as social parents, and they, you know, like have their kids go through a transition so they can feel like they're part of this community, and they're, you know, like it's like a virtuous thing for them. That's the mother, exactly. And so, yeah, sure, healthcare means cutting off dicks and leaving more kids. Yes, definitely. 7-year-old trans, are you fucking kidding me? So there was one yesterday that we saw, and the parent said that they knew the kid was trans before the kid knew that they were trans. And so that's it. And what is this?
8,000 for state registration on whatever on or whatever whole milk, white supremacy, job display that's happening right now.
Say the buzzwords. Say the buzzwords, bozo. Say them. Oh my God. Yep, there it is. It's, yes, whole milk is now white supremacy, guys. Can you believe that? Oh my fucking God. It's called Munchausen syndrome, or proxy to it this time. Yeah, I think that the reason why these people have a lot of trans kids is Munchausen by proxy. I think that's it. And doesn't Megan Fox have 3 to 4 trans kids? Yeah, she does. And so I wonder why. And it's pretty fucking obvious.
It is Wednesday, February 25th. Welcome to the show. President Trump delivering a banger of a
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to its ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. We've lost a subsystem, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Hull damage critical, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Shields down, Captain. Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to defend the starboard side, Captain. Moving to attack the ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the aft, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. What are your orders, Captain? Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.